What is up there, everybody? Citrus Aviation here with yet another video, and today we are going to do a ramp side tour of Des Moines International Airport. You could kind of consider this part of my All About Airport series, but I will do a separate one on Des Moines Airport here in an upcoming video. But this is going to be the ramp tour of Des Moines International Airport. I would like to thank Des Moines International Airport for offering this opportunity, for Nicholas, the supervisor, airport operations supervisor, for being our tour guide. You'll hear him comment on some things throughout the video, and also for Nick for setting up the tour. He made the arrangements and such. He's a local spotter, and I want to thank him for helping set that up. You can go check out his Instagram down below. It's Downwind DSM. He's got a lot of great pictures, and I've had a lot of influence on him on getting interested in photography, and he takes great pictures. He puts them up on Jet Photos, so go check him out. We got started at the Airport Operations Center, and we got in the trucks where they have a little parking lot. It's over by the sea gates where they park the trucks and such, just on the other side of the fence. If you come into the DSM main terminal, you might have seen it's on the other side of the employee parking lot there. So we got in the trucks, we drove around towards the cargo section. So we drove on the access road that goes all the way around the terminal. And one interesting thing that I thought was interesting here also is that the B terminal at DSM is actually just some hard stands. You can see we're passing by gate B2. That's just a hard stand. And so we only have the terminal with jet bridges to gates Alpha 1 through Alpha 5, I believe it is. And Charlie 1 through Charlie 6, if I'm correct on that. So those are the gates at DSM. And then so we drove by these B gates, which are the hard stands. They're just beyond A terminal, which I thought was really interesting. And from there we went beyond the end of runway 31, and then we went on over to the cargo ramp, and he was explaining some interesting things. And then we went around this awesome UPS 767, which is the largest daily regularly scheduled aircraft that we get. And so here's some footage of the Boeing 767 up close and personal.
Scheduled regularly. Look how big these aircraft are.
I know, it's massive, right?
I never thought they don't look so big over from the cell phone lot or anything like that.
No, they don't. Well, it's incredible to think too, just the amount of weight and cargo and everything that those can carry. And I mean, that's just a 7.6, so you can only imagine, you know, like a 787, 747.
Oh, it's a beautiful aircraft, isn't it? I love the winglets. Apparently the
So
767 has the tallest winglets of any aircraft in the world.
Yeah.
Good view. I believe it.
After checking out the cargo ramp and the UPS 767, we drove by a fire training drill that was currently in progress, and that was really cool seeing that and just seeing what they were doing with that. And this is something that airports and firefighters have to do every so often to keep up on their skills. Next up, we're going to go visit the snowballing, and we're going to pass by some GA parking ramps on the way to do that.
They call them MBs because they have a plow in the front and a broom in the back. So this is our primary one that we store equipment. As you guys can see, we've got a lot of different equipment that we can use in a variety of ways. Whether it's running our 5 multi-units and then running one of these front mounted or You know, if you have snow or you have ice, it can really vary. We've also got de-icing equipment. The newest one is really cool. That one, the boom can actually extend out 75 feet.
That's awesome.
So if we have an ice storm, it allows us to really be able to go out there and de-ice very quickly, so we're not delaying aircraft. But
Is that this one right here?
yeah, and that's actually one of our newer ones. That one's really cool because it allows us to do solid and liquid de-ice.
Oh, nice.
Oh, there's a solid de-ice?
Yeah, so we have two different de-icers that we can use. One is liquid called the E5, I believe. I'd have to double check, but it's a liquid based de-icer. Then we have another one that's solid. And really, when we go to figure out which one we're going to use, it really depends on the storm. So if we don't have a lot of moisture, we'll use liquid, because your solid de-icer takes moisture to actually activate. So if you get a really heavy ice storm, the solid's actually really good because it'll dilute it and it'll slowly work. But yeah, it's nice though to have the resources. We have a lot of resources here at our disposal. So
Those are grass cutters, I assume, now.
yeah, they use those a lot in the summertime. It's been pretty crazy lately with the amount of rain and sun. Then we'll hop out here and I'll show you what the multi-units.
Alrighty, after visiting the first snowbarn, we check out the second one, where they also have a large maintenance works facility, and here we're gonna see this really cool, gigantic snowplow vehicle they use, and they have 5 of them that they use to snowplow the runways.
One of our other units, but it's pretty crazy. If you look at you know, the size.
Wow, these are massive.
Yeah, the size of the rooms and everything is pretty incredible.
Yeah. It's almost like a giant piece of farming equipment, like what I see where I am.
Yeah. I mean, it's poly steel blend on those, so it does have some bite. But it's pretty cool, you know. So they can turn the blade, and they can turn this at the same time, and so they have kind of a double effect. So you plow it, and then this goes behind it and cleans it. And actually, they've got control, so when they turn the plow blade, it actually will turn this as well. And then to answer your question about the engine, so that actually does, that engine actually powers this broom right here. So it's kind of two different units. So your front end powers the plow and everything up there. And then back here actually power this unit right here. So it's a pretty complex machine from the road.
Okay, and I assume that like these boom arms, they can open up.
What's that?
I assume that these like boom arms here can open up.
Yeah, so this entire thing can rotate 360 degrees.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's pretty crazy. They even have blowers in the back there as well. So those are to blow light snow away. They're really incredible.
Alrighty, after visiting the maintenance facilities and the snow barn, we are heading back towards the fire station this time, and on the way we are going to pass by the Des Moines Flying Services hangar, and we're going to go by the terminal where we're going to see an active aircraft.
Yeah, so we do have a wash bay, and along with that we've got a couple different other bays meant for other things, whether it's welding, painting. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. And then we also have a separate department that actually stays in the terminal, and they handle all the building maintenance. So if you guys are going through the terminal and if you notice the toilet's broken or something's broken, they'd be the ones that would come and fix that. So we really have two different maintenance departments. One basically stays in the buildings, and another one handles pretty much everything outside. This project right here is actually one of the bigger ones we're doing this year, and actually that's just to enlarge the storm drains. You guys can kind of see all the drains along there.
Yeah.
One of the issues that we were having was when we got heavy torrential downpours, all the water couldn't go into that, so we'd have some flooding. So this is more in part to allowing that water to escape into the drainage system, which is
one's one of Ankeny Flying Club Cessnas there.
We do water cannon salutes every once in a while. It just kind of depends on the event, and a lot of it has to do with staffing as well. But we might. It's actually really cool to see it when they come in. We did it for the last flight with the MD-83.
Really?
With the American one?
Yeah, so...
Business that we've been using.
Yeah, they do make parts for turbines.
Oh, I know which business you're talking about.
Yeah, they haven't given us any issues yet, so
Sure. Well, it's still exciting. I remember when I used to plane watch when I was a kid, I enjoyed it a lot. I never had a camera like that, but
I think most of us started out with just a camera and our parents called it.
On the way there, we passed by one of the spotting locations I like to spot at DSM, but this time, we are on the ramp side of the fence. Next up, we check out one of the fire engines currently at the fire station. On the day we came, the two newer trucks are both out on exercises that we saw earlier in the video. But we did get to check out one of the older ones. This is an Oshkosh fire truck with the Detroit diesel, which is an extremely reliable platform and engine. And we're going to take a quick look around it.
Got that old, kind of nostalgic look, and it's got a Detroit diesel.
Oh, those are very, very reliable engines. They've been used on all kinds of awesome view here.
Yeah.
It's like what, 20 feet up or something like that? 20, 30?
It's up there.
Yeah. We watch an American A319 taxi in and a Southwest B738 arrive before returning to the main terminal, where we will watch the Delta 717 arrive. We also did visit the security office and some of the cool things they have up there. I could not film that obviously for security reasons, but we got to see some of the things that they do behind the scenes to make the airport operations as safe as possible. The final thing we did on our tour was head on over to the sea gates to watch the Delta 717 arrive, and we also saw some other action. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I want to thank you all for coming along with me on this tour. Thanks for watching, have a great rest of your day, and God bless you.
So when you guys sell the gates to different airlines, do you make any?
You guys know why?
Oh yeah, there.
There's always TSA.